getting lake water on your sofa.
Wait, she's not dead?
Right.
I thought we just watched her die again.
Be right back.
What? Huh? Hold on.
Just need to go upstairs and put on something dry.
Oh my god, I just started. I'm already confused.
So has calmed down some.
So, she's dead in the dead world, obviously. She's also dead in the living world because Evil Max transformed into her, or maybe I don't know. Or so are there 3 Safis? There is the original who's dead. There's the time traveler who's dead, and this is like normal living world Safi. I am very confused. Hold on, we're doing a.
All that adrenaline.
What
I
is
didn't
that?
realize I was cold till now.
What's she wearing? Hi, is that a chicken? She's got a chicken shirt. She's got a chicken shirt.
Safi's so poised. If she's feeling anything like I am, I sure can't tell.
You'd be pissed off if you set a timer to actually play the Oompa Loompa song every 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it would be funny the first time. And then every time after that, I'd be like, okay, I think we should stop this bit. Doing alright, Lit. Finally started on post Shadowbringers. Oh nice, Shadowbringers patches, enjoying it so far. Glad you're having fun with it. Very nice. It's an image of 2 parts. Trip is more common, has 3. You'll see these a lot from religious patronage.
Oh, I'm soaked and dripping all over the place.
An image with 2 parts. So is there like 2... Is it like 2 images on one like canvas? Or is it like an image? Is it like 2 images on completely different areas that are supposed to be connected? I don't understand. Semi-AFKing 2 because of spoiler. Yeah, guys. Again, if you're avoiding spoilers, this is basically all spoilers. There's very little non-spoilery stuff going on because of. There's just a lot of stuff going on. So if you're avoiding spoilers, I appreciate you. Please don't ruin the game for yourself. I do love you though. And you're looking great in that hat today. That's my. You get that free compliment from me. I appreciate you. 2 images in a pair, they're a set. They can be disconnected but connected by theme. Or like 2 halves of the same image. Interesting. I've probably seen them before. They're probably common, right? I just didn't know what they were called. Interesting. Hey.
Hey, weren't you gonna get changed?
Right.
What the fuck?
Sorry, just got distracted.
Huh? I think my game is drunk. That wasn't me. You saw my hands off the...
All that adrenaline, I didn't realize I was cold till now.
I feel like this game is haunted. Thanks, I'm wearing this I'm wearing this hat and nothing else. Nice. Same. This hoodie is actually one big hat that I'm wearing not on my head, and that's it. That's all I got. I would never. Just to clarify, I would never do that because the hoodie is a bitch to clean. Well, it's not a bitch, it's just, you know, it's more effort than normal clothes. I would not want to get this thing dirty. Or sweaty or whatever. Poetry?
Is it still destruction of property if what you're tossing around are the books you lent me? Come on, Safi. I would have thought you had more respect for art.
Wait. I thought you'd have more respect for art, but that wasn't her.
Oh, I'm soaked and dripping all over the place.
Don't say it, chat. We hear enough of that from Amanda. Don't say it. Don't want to hear it.
Guess I could only hide my past for so long before Safi took matters into her own hands.
Wait, it's making it sound like Safi did this. But it was Evil Max. Did she send evil I don't understand. I really have no idea what's going on.
I moved my evidence box to this timeline to avoid Alderman. But never thought I'd have to keep
Whatever
it from
happened to
Sophie,
Alderman?
too.
We pushed Alderman into a time warp place, and he just kind of disintegrated, and we never heard about it again.
Sophie bought me
I don't know
that
if he's
frame,
dead or...
and then she broke it. This is so complicated. I don't know where we stand.
I don't understand.
Oh, don't worry, Sophie.
Friday.
I will.
Tell Safi the truth. She can't handle the truth. Do we even know what the truth is?
I've kept plenty of secrets from Sophie as well.
I don't feel bad about that. Dude, if I've got time powers, I'm not going to tell everybody. Probably try and kill me or sell me to science or something. Oh. Look who it is. It's Miso.
Where'd you run off to last night?
If it isn't our little buddy Miso.
Miso, let's immortalize the moment.
Hey, Miso.
Can I see their belly? Okay.
His neck look. I mean, they're cats. Cats can like lean in any position and be fine, but that neck position looks really uncomfortable. There you go. Miso. Hey everyone, look at my. Oh no, I've become an annoying cat mum that just spams pictures of a cat and does nothing else with their life. I've become the cat mum. No. Hey everyone, look at my really annoying cat. How we were
Have we been through enough together? Can I get a high five?
Progress. Oh look, we did it. We're like friends now. We're best buddies. Look at that.
This is literally the best moment of my life.
I fell asleep. Oh, it was faking it. Cheeky. Cheeky cat. Alright, talk to it.
Do you want to come out and meet a new friend?
Boobs! Ken, hello! What's up, Ken? How you doing, mate? I can hardly wait for tomorrow. You're going to let me know roughly what time you guys are going to be here. Otherwise, I will be asleep, and that won't be very interesting. But yeah, let me know very roughly, like what time I need to be like awake and ready. How you doing, man? Cat does whatever it wants. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. A fine orange boy. Yeah, that's miso. Miso soup. Cat parents are the best people, though. I don't know. Maybe. She's cool. She broke in. She did break it. I'm gonna say she's cool, but...
Come on. She's chill. I mean, she can inexplicably manipulate reality, but so can I.
I think the cat's sold.
I know. Weird world we live in.
Nah, he's just chilling, man. He doesn't want to go anyway. Leave him alone.
Okay, I understand. I'm not great around strangers either.
Can't you see he's
Maybe
busy?
next time.
he's busy being lazy. Right. No. Don't heckle me, sir. Leave him alone. You're crowding this space a little bit. Change clothes. But I like my Oompa Loompa.
I just need some dry clothes.
Oompa dee dee. I already did this though. I want the... Yeah, Oompa Loompa. Yeah. Oompa dee.
I have so much I want to ask Sophie about. I don't even know where to start.
Have you ever wanted to see an Oompa Loompa with titties? Well, now it's all come true. Pumpkin titty Oompa Loompa. Oompa dee dee. I think we're setting off around 1 to 2. Should be there around 2 to 3-ish based on traffic. Okay, So should we say meet at the same spot? Wait, no, because you're parking on the road. Oh, I've got to get you the. Are you parking on our road? Because I can get you a parking ticket. I just got to find it. Otherwise, you'll get They're really aggressive with their parking tickets here. I think that's what happened last time. I got you a ticket, right? A parking ticket, not like a fine. Give Dan some slap and tickle from me. Wow, thank you. Says that when most of chat right now are cat parents. When have I ever changed my tune because of who's present lit? When have you ever known me to be like, oh, my bad, I wouldn't want to hurt anyone's feelings? When have you ever known me to do that? Cat people are your people. What's interesting is I don't really like cats, but most of the people that I end up being friends with are cat nerds for whatever reason, but I'm generally not big on cats. Cats are fine as long as they're someone else's, but I'm not a cat person. But I know more cat people than dog people, interestingly enough. Okay, let's go talk to Safi and see what's up. But yeah, let's say 3 p.m. then. I will be conscious and ready to go at 3 p.m. Okay, yeah. So I'll DM you. Basically, when I go get food after stream, I'll look around for the parking ticket thingy, and I'll just DM you on Discord saying, "Hey, I've got a ticket. You'll be fine." It is kind of a bitch to park in this area.
Talk about this.
Probably especially now that it's December, but just to save you having to pay one of those extortionate meters that cost like 5 million an hour, I'll get you a ticket and we'll figure it out.
I've kept.
Oh, we've done this already. Let's go talk to Safi.
As well.
Boompa dee doo. And there she is. Confront Safi. The game says she broke in, but the game treats her like she broke in, but that was Max, and then Max died. I don't fucking know. I don't understand.
So.
You're an Oompa Loompa now.
You're
What happened
a
on the lake?
shapeshifter.
Oh!
You
You've got powers?
Huh? So she
Yeah.
didn't die?
Person with the bottle cap has to answer a question.
Huh. You clever little minx, you. Deal.
Yeah, look, she's got the
What's wrong?
scratch from the tree. So she didn't die. But she got injured, and the injury broke her shape-shifting? So people have powers that are completely unrelated to time. Why? What does everyone have power? Dude, this game is gonna end. It's gonna be a superhero game at the end. Everyone's just like laser beam eyes and flying and shit. Weird. Dad have the classic dad that forbids a cat, end up falling in love with it. That's what happened to my dad. Hell no. Hell no. I don't like cats. Especially not if they're like in my house. No, thank you. Cretins. Yeah, I'll do that, Kem. We'll do that, mate. I've got your very, very important gifts all lined up for both of you. It's gonna be excellent. You're gonna love it. You might even cry a little. You might be so heartfelt or so touched by the gifts, you might even cry. I won't tell anyone. How does shapeshifting work?
How exactly do you shapeshift?
So there's no evil twins. So there isn't an evil twin. That's bullshit. Every evil twin has been Safi shapeshifted. So evil Reggie, evil Max, evil Gwen, that's all her. But Why is she shifting and just fucking up people's... Like, she's just going around being a prankster. She's just ruining everyone's life in their form. I'm very confused. Should I be worried? Do you get Ken a set of boot? Yes. I got you... I got you a hooker each. Merry Christmas, boys. Go on. Go do what it is, whatever it is you want. They're pretty open-minded.
It's got something to do with perception. Manipulating how others see me and hear me. Like right now, I can kind of feel the part of your brain that senses me. And if I nudge it...
What?
Wow. Yup. Still creepy. Are the teens using creepy to mean awesome nowadays?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Whoa. It's like she walked across my brain for a second.
So she doesn't actually change shapes. She just manipulates everyone's view of it. It's an illusion, not shapeshifting.
So, are you like that girl in Frozen? Ice powers and musical numbers.
No. There's a world parallel to this one that I can access. I switched that world's icy lake with our broken one.
Hang on. Parallel world?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool power, to be honest.
It's the same as this one, except
You're dead. I killed you. Well, we don't have to say that we did it. We don't know that, even though it's very likely. I'm just going to say you're dead. We don't need to see the second one. She doesn't need to know.
you're dead.
Okay. Gonna need a moment with that one.
So, dead side, Safi.
This you? Were you gonna say something?
I mean, it doesn't prove anything.
Sorry.
Why would you take a picture of it if it was like something to apologize for?
At some point in the future,
Silly.
I think I'm going to travel back to the moment you took this photo and shoot you.
Allegedly.
Unless I can figure out why and find a way to change things in the present.
Let's come back to this. Give me the bottle cap.
Why does everyone get mad about that? It's like, what about this picture? Like, I don't fucking know. If it was a normal murder, do you think we would do a pose and wait for the picture to be taken and then save the picture? Are you guys fucking stupid? What's wrong with you? Honestly. Knowing him, that's possible. What if he showed up and there was two very, very attractive hookers waiting? What would you do? Enjoy your food, Kay. Could you always shapeshift? That's what I want to know. Is this a recent?
How long have you had your power?
Since high school? Right after Dad left. Mom was broken.
Trauma power, of course.
And the way she dealt with being broken was to make sure I wasn't. That was her project. Proof that she didn't need him to do something right.
That's a lot to put on a kid.
Yeah, don't I know it? God, I remember wishing so much I could just be the way she wanted me, magically, instead of struggling all the time and still falling short.
So that's why it's perception to become someone else.
Then I started wishing I could be someone else entirely. Someone who didn't have to carry all that
And that's
weight.
why we do time, because we want to go back in time and fix things.
Then, one day, I could.
Important call, I
My
understand.
mom, she can wait. So, you said something about traveling back to a moment? Can you clarify?
The truth is, in my teens, I could rewind time.
Shit. Time travel too?
A lot more impressive than yours.
You're really white privileged into all the cool powers.
You'd think so. But
That was a weird line.
rewinding was...
Rewinding was a burden, a trap. A burden, a trap. I think a trap is more appropriate. Because like, oh, I can do all these great things and make people's lives better. But at what cost? Hey Omega, what's up, mate? How you doing, bud? Personally wondering what causes some people to develop powers. Intense emotions, apparently. If you feel a certain way, strongly enough, you become magic. Is that how it works? Apparently in this universe. But my question would be, does that mean that no one in this universe has ever had strong emotions until these two? That seems very unlikely. Right? Like, Max invented strong emotions? Weird. Yeah, I'm not buying the explanation. Does that mean if I wish for it hard enough, I'll get teleportation powers to see all my friends across the world? Yes, Lit. That is true and will happen. According to Life is Strange. So, just wish hard enough and boom, teleportation. That will happen. Guaranteed, or your money back from Life is Strange. I'm gonna call it a trap.
too easy to abuse. Knowing you can undo anything makes choice seem irrelevant.
Oh. The things I would undo. The bad sex I would unhave. The amazing sex I'd rehab.
Until you learn that to move forward, you can only choose.
It's the first thing you
one
do with your
path,
powers. Fair enough.
and you have to live with it.
My turn again, huh?
That is how it works. Are you able to transform into anyone?
Can you turn into anybody?
Only if I've met them IRL. Trying to guess who I've been? Go ahead. I'll answer those for free.
Reggie Gwen. So, but that means that every single person we have ever met, when Safi wasn't present, could have been Safi. But she can't go between universes, right? Like, there isn't... I'm confused now, though, because I thought some of the sightings, like... Reggie saw himself in Dead World, right? But in Dead World, Safi is dead. So how could she go there to duplicate people? Right? Because she's stuck here, like... Changing dimensions is a Max thing. She can't do that. She's stuck here. So how would anyone from Dead Side see themselves? I think evil Gwen was living side, right? But like evil Reggie was dead side, I think. How is that possible? Welcome back, eh? I'm gonna say Gwen because we know a Gwen impersonator was doing drugs. I don't know about Lucas.
That was you impersonating Gwen and dealing drugs to students.
Not like she didn't deserve it.
There you go. Question answered.
Your book deal.
When I got the news it was canceled, she was the first person I called. She said she didn't know anything about it. When she started ignoring my texts, I knew it was mask off time. Hell, I started to think you were in on it too. That's why I came tonight. To see what you were hiding.
Powers.
Why didn't you tell me you knew Gwen killed it?
Didn't want to hurt you. Needed more information. Yeah, that's true. I was assessing the situation. Why do people feel like they're entitled to everything that you know at all times when it's convenient for them? That really pisses me off, I'm gonna be honest. Or if she can, but only replicate the living. Maybe. I mean, I suppose she's acting surprised about the dimension thing, which could be bullshitting. She could also be able to change dimensions and just not tell us. Not like I trust her at the moment. Maybe dead Safi isn't dead, just hiding. The body did go missing. Suspiciously. So, like, she would have, I don't know, faked her death? How could she do that? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe dead Safi has a different power. Who knows? Also, if Evil Max is Safi and there is no Evil Max, where is the real Max in this timeline? Or does Max cease to exist in the timelines when she's in them? You know what I mean? Like, if Max has to meet someone at a certain time and they're busy dicking around in dead side, then there's no Max in living side. So they'll notice, surely. Maybe Safi learned about her evil twins and went to hiding. We saw her body. Hearing a gunshot doesn't mean anything, but we saw her body with a bullet through it, and I think we, like, touched her and stuff, so she was not just faking it. I don't know, man. Should have broken. No, I need more information.
I wanted to wait till I got more information.
You've got my number, Max. We could have shared intel.
Not my style. I'm a lone
Seriously,
detective.
Max, I thought you were covering for Gwen. Thought I couldn't trust you anymore.
But actually, I was just trying to prevent your murder in another timeline.
Yeah, that's honestly a relief.
Lucas. Oh. I wonder... No, because... I don't know if in this timeline... So Lucas hates her because... Lucas's kids think he's a dick because of her, apparently. Did she turn to him and be a bad parent?
Did you change into Lucas and ruin things with his son?
That's dead side, though.
I thought Lucas was involved in canceling my book. I gave him a chance to come clean. He didn't.
So my confusion is that the timelines. I thought all this stuff happened on Dead Side, where he's got the. Oh no, it wouldn't be, because if she's dead, you don't need a restraining order because she's dead. I'm getting very confused between what's going on in each of the timelines. If you're sick enough of expectations, you might want to die to escape them. I totally understand that. It would just mean, like, if she actually died, like, died, then this is the only Safi that can exist in any of the universes. As far as we know. Unless the other Safi has, I don't know, pretend to be dead powers, or I don't know, comes back to life. I don't know. Now that I know that other people have powers, which is kind of a big deal, it's a bit weird. I guess anything is possible. Like, anything weird that's happened can be explained with magic. So it's kind of odd. Hearing a gunshot could be piss easy in a world of powers. Yeah, like, that's nothing. I guess you'd have to see it with your own eyes, and even then, I mean, shit. Safi's proven that whatever you see isn't necessarily true. And what's interesting about Safi is she isn't a shapeshifter. That's wrong. She just changes the way people see her. But that doesn't make sense because... So, logistically speaking, if someone doesn't actually change bodies and just perception, when you reach out to touch them, it would be wrong. Right? Because their limbs and body isn't in the same place. I know they probably didn't think that far ahead, but if you're just changing sight, your body is still there, you just can't see it. You see what I'm getting at? So when we were fighting with her, we would have felt like, wait, this doesn't feel like Max. This is Safi. Like the positioning of all your anatomy is different. You think it's overthink? No. No, I'm not overthinking it. Shut up. Shut up. Touch is also a perception. So you think she, like, changes your sense of touch as well, so that if you touch air, it feels like meat? I mean, I guess so. Max has been getting confused about it recently too. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone is. I honestly don't know what's going on anymore. The kid's innocent. That is true.
Robbie had nothing to do with his dad's shitty actions, though.
I weighed how best to hurt Lucas. Robbie was the only way.
Kind of dick move.
I don't know.
That's kind of a dick. You're traumatizing this kid. Well, I really hated his dad, who may not even have been involved with the book deal. Now, Lucas is a piece of shit, we know this, but not for that reason. Man, Safi's kind of an asshole. Like, living side Safi, kind of a bitch. She was really chill in dead side, as far as we know. I don't know. Change those two. It could be that, or she just make you ignore inconsistencies. I suppose so. Brain, any like special powers that involve mental manipulation are always a really weird one. But I suppose it's like in the same way where if your fingertips are numb, you can't, even if you can see your hand touch something, you can't feel it because it's numb, right? So it could be the opposite of that. So I guess it could make it numb if you contact too early, or fake feeling if it touches too soon. I don't know. I just thought it's interesting to me because she pointed it out to separate the two and then didn't explain how all that shit works. Vin? Oh no. No, you weren't Vin, were you?
So, that was actually you trying to get into Vin's phone.
If anyone deserves an acting award, it's me.
Huh.
I thought he was just trying to get rid of anything tying him to the cow skull fiasco.
So that was him. Guess he's still not over me.
That's sweet. That is not sweet. Smashing your ex's car? Call me crazy? I don't think that's very, very, like, romantic. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, remember we broke up like 5 years ago? Yeah, I smashed a car. Oh, kind of hot. It's a weird thing to say. Mind power is absolutely terrifying if you think too hard on them. Oh, for sure. Someone feel or think whatever you want them to. Yeah. Obviously extremely invasive. It's kind of messed up.
Nothing says take me back like vandalism.
True.
Kids don't spray paint their names in hearts anymore.
Amanda. No. No?
There was a moment talking to Amanda today that felt a little different.
Look, you were snooping around. I needed to know why. It was self-defense.
Wait, when? Please don't be her anymore. Your Amanda needs practice? When was she Amanda? We only spoke to Amanda at the bar. Wait, was she Amanda in the date? No, the date was in Deadside. I call it a date. I'm using the word loosely. You can just hole on hijack. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's pretty messed up what you can do. A lot of times those powers are just like mind control, but some of them are a lot more nuanced where it's just anything to do with someone's brain is just whatever you want it to be, which is much more terrifying. Like using the example of vision and touch and how basically everything because your brain is everything, right? So if you can if you can manipulate someone's brain in whatever way, you basically have complete control over someone's everything. Scary shit. Your man needs practice.
Your impression of Amanda? I have some notes.
Good enough to fool most people. I thought you were most people.
I mean, I didn't know that. Moses? When?
What about shape-shifting into Moses?
No. He's off limits. Not that I couldn't, but, you know, it's Moses.
I guess I should let you ask me.
So
something
should
now.
anybody accept Moses? I mean, he is her best friend. Fair enough. Hey, what about us? I thought we were besties too.
You used to time travel, and now you can switch timelines? What changed?
You know that blue-haired girl? That was my fault.
Oh no, Chloe's
She
dead.
died. Shot and bleeding out on the floor of our
I think I
high school
laughed when that
bathroom.
happened. Chat was not happy.
All alone.
Ha! Look at her. Now she's dead.
All alone except for me.
I hate
The
Chloe.
one person who could have helped her. Stuck powerless behind a stall a few feet away.
It's very sad.
Shit, Max.
God, I'm so touched.
I saw the article in your memories box. You can't blame yourself for...
I can't.
Yeah.
My powers created a storm. Literally.
We saw a storm here as well in Deadside.
I had a choice. Save my town or save her.
And we killed her for fun.
I chose Arcadia Bay.
It's a good choice. I don't know why you're crying about it.
I didn't try to rewind again for years. Not until I got here. When other you died, I learned that my powers had changed.
Trauma.
That I had.
Magic trauma powers.
By the way, Moses on the other side gave me that bottle cap to give to you.
Moses knows?
Yep.
Well, not everything. He knows about me and you being alive. Not the shape changing, obviously.
Not yet, anyway.
He told me to tell you to stay safe.
I'm trying. I should probably tell you about Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Maya Okada was my best friend. God, we were such a pair. She was so fucking smart, dude, and the best writer I've ever known. What Lucas did to her, stealing her work, it essentially killed her. And as incandescently angry as I am at Lucas, at everyone, I'm so much angrier at myself. God, I told her to stay quiet about it. My silence catapulted Lucas fucking Colmenero to literary stardom and sent Maya to an early grave.
You said you were mad at everyone about it.
Still am.
Why everyone? Well, I guess it just means like a lot of people, because everyone had a little part in it in some way. The way my whole last perception of the world and everything in it shifts when I have major depressive episodes is fucking terrifying. I'm glad I have more delusional issues so far, knock on wood. No, I hope not, mate. That sounds like a lot. You hallucinate? Shit. Yikes. Let's see if the ability to control all a person's senses, taste, touch, smell, sight, sound. Those are the obvious ones. There are more. Yeah, for sure. They're basically like, you're basically puppeteering people at that point. Have you heard Musk's Neuralink is claiming to restore sight now? I haven't. I'm immediately suspicious though. Time, direction, positioning, balance, etc. Make someone kill their friends while they think they're in the jacuzzi. Yeah, absolutely. Or just make everyone look like an enemy and you have to shoot the baddie or something. Illusion stuff is fucking terrifying if you let it be. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I don't hallucinate much, usually when I'm in extreme stress. Damn. I didn't realize you could hallucinate from stress. I knew there's like, I mean, like very, very extreme forms of dementia can give you hallucinations. Obviously, like, drugs can as well. I didn't realize that, like, that could do it as well. Stress can cause brain damage. Absolutely true. Had memory loss this year. Almost had a personality break back in 2008. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, stress is a factor for a lot of things. Like, it's very often overlooked. But when it comes to, like, diagnosing causes of stuff, one of the main factors of pretty much most bad things has the roots in stress, which is something I always keep in mind. Obviously we don't have control of our environments a lot of the time, but I always try and keep that in mind. Being stressed all the time is probably going to have permanent jarring effects on someone's life in all kinds of ways, so I do keep that in mind when push comes to shove. Gwen would be the obvious.
Including Gwen?
Gwen was the one who said to put my anger into poetry. That poetry became All the Daughters We Don't Talk About.
Your book.
Yep. And at the 11th hour, she got cold feet.
Vin? Yasmin.
Does that include your mom?
She told me to tell Maya to keep quiet, and she protected Lucas.
Yep.
We've talked it
That's
through a little
ratty.
since then. I don't hold it against her.
For the sake of
Not
her
really.
job. That is ratty. Damn it, your mum's like covering up one of her co-work, like one of the teachers being a rat. That's really rough. Also, before Lucas published, he was kind of a nobody, right? Why didn't they get rid of him when he was didn't have enough of a platform to be a problem? And now look. You hear a lot of knocking when you're really stressed? Damn. Stress really fucks with it. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And the thing is, like, it's complicated, but stress isn't just, oh, I'm having a rough day. Like, it has massive effects on, like, your physical side as well. Like, making you sick and, well, all the way up to hallucinations and shit as well. Like, being in a bad state of mind is devastating to everything that you do. Obviously, life doesn't always go the way it's planned, but no matter what the circumstances, I try my absolute best to keep that in mind, rather than just, right, I guess it's time to be stressed out for a week or a month or whatever. I try my best. We're only human, though. I think it's a part of your PTSD is it usually comes with massive anxiety and paranoia. Mark used to drive me nuts. I mean, he's a cunt. He's an absolute cunt. Knock on doors and run off knowing it's one of my hallucinations. I get worried that I'm having an episode. That just sounds like torture. I'm so glad he's gone. What a fucking cunt. You know what sucks as well? Is that so many mental conditions or mental issues are environmental. So many of them. And as the years progress and more research is done, more and more evidence is pointing at environmental rather than just, you know, bad genetics or hereditary life RNG, right? It's pointing towards, like, actually, if your environment fucking sucks, you go a little bit doolally in one way or another, and it's like, yeah, that checks out. Because if it's a living situation, it's not like a one-off, right? It's every day. So, if you live with a super asshole, especially the in-your-face kind of asshole, for years and years, what do you think's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Dementia's that way as well, by the way. They say now that dementia is like 70% environmental, which means that the majority of people that have it, not all of them, and, you know, research can always be disproven. But, I mean, if that research is correct, then it means that the majority of things like dementia are caused by environment, not by bad luck, which is, checks out in my experience, unfortunately. Went ape shit last time he did it. Worry a lot about losing control of myself and losing touch with reality. No, mate, that's scary stuff, I understand. Yeah, no, he's a super, he's done, I mean, it's not my place to talk about him, but, he's absolute super cunt. That guy. Wait, his dirty box is still in my garden when they moved out months ago. I had to clean up all their like, he left soiled underwear in your house? That's great. I shouldn't laugh, but...
Vin's statement.
Bingo. You were supposed to be Maya's friend. But Caledon said jump. At least I have the humanity to regret asking how high.
I'm
That was a
hazy on
long
the
stare.
connection between all this and your book.
Every piece in that collection was about Maya. Or about what happened to her. Guess I told it a little too clearly. And when Gwen showed her true colors and pulled the plug on the book, I had to find some other path to vindication.
Gwen, Lucas, Ben, your revenge tour.
My justice tour.
Sophie, what if that justice tour goes wrong? What if it spirals out of control? What if eventually it's the reason
What? This photo? That I don't remember taking? Dude, do you even own a gun?
No, but
Great. Don't buy a gun. Problem solved.
I don't understand how you can be so chill about this.
I don't understand how you could be such a bummer about it. Max, we have fucking superpowers. You keep talking like you're cursed, but you're not. You're in control. You and me, we're more in control than most people.
You don't seem very in control at all.
Hey, look at me.
You seem mentally
Tell me
unstable.
honestly. Do you really think that you're capable of hurting me like that?
Oh. Do you really think you're capable of hurting me like that? I'm gonna say something that a lot of people aren't gonna like. And that is, in the right situation, I think you should be able to hurt absolutely anybody. There should be nobody in the entire, not even your best friend, your parents, whatever. There should be absolutely no one that exists that is immune to you defending yourself, which is how I see this question. Because this question doesn't have context. Like what? So, because if you say no, you're telling them you could do literally anything. My peace towards you is unconditional and completely open for abuse. Unconditional anything is stupid. A lot of people don't like that. I'll go on record saying it. It's dumb as shit. No matter how much you like somebody, you have to always be prepared, no matter what, to defend yourself, because people suck sometimes. What was the question? I know it was, do you think you're capable of doing that, right? That was the question, in which case I'd say yes. Absolutely. I think that's how she worded it. I'm not sure now. Chocolate cake. Oh, they were clean on the washing line, but they blew off like 9 months ago. Refused to pick them up. What a knob. There's a very fine line between revenge and justice. See, I like a good revenge story. I believe wholeheartedly with my whole chest, revenge is good as long as it is justified. And in fact, is necessary, because without revenge, there are no consequences. Without consequences, people will do very bad things. If every time someone did something terrible, there was massive consequences for their actions, do you know what most people would start doing? Not bad things. Some people would still do bad stuff, but 99% of people be like, you know what? If I do this thing, I'm gonna be fucked. I'm not gonna do it. It would solve so many problems, but rarely is that the case, unfortunately. Literally said yes out loud at my desk. Literally anyone can. There you go. In the right sub. Good on you, chat. I am very surprised by your response, because that is a very unpopular take. But I like that. That is a very unpopular take. I've tried to have this conversation with people before, and they always get really fucking upset. They get really upset and defensive, and I'm like, why are you worried? Because if you have this conversation with someone and they get worried, my question would be, why are you worried? Like, what? You realize that for this to happen, you would have to do something unforgivable. You'd have to kill somebody, kill someone I care about, ruin someone's life. You'd have to do something unimaginably evil for this to even be a possibility. Why are you worried? Do you have plans that I don't know about? It's a very telling conversation. Do you really think you're capable of hurting me? Okay, thank you. Yes, easy yes. And I don't say yes because I want to, or because we have a problem now, But I can't give you an absolute that I would never hurt you, because there are so many things you could do that would completely justify my use of force or violence. And I don't like violence. I hate violence, but you have to understand that there will probably, at some point, I hope not, but probably, be a point where you have to use violence. That's the unfortunate reality of the world. So if someone is like, I would never, under any circumstances, hurt someone else, that's your choice, but man, I hope you never get in a bad situation. You know? This is a very loaded question if you're staring down a manipulator. Yep. Yep. I feel that one in my bones. I don't think questions like this consider extremes. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't hurt anyone, but things aren't always normal. That's what I mean. I don't know, I feel like if someone asks a very heavy loaded question, I feel like you should be thorough and you should take it to absolute extremes. Because the thing is, if you say no and then you do it anyway, you're now a liar and nothing you say has any credibility. I don't like liars. So I don't understand answering no at all. That is based, defending against everyone, family included. Exactly. Family especially, maybe. Family and friends especially, maybe, because they should know better. Like, if a stranger fucks with you, you expect it because they're strangers. They don't give a shit about you. But if it's friends or family, I feel like they deserve twice as much of a retaliation because they should know better. Had a class in college that ended up being Genocide 101? Damn. Tell me that wasn't the name of the lecture. Broke down every recorded mass murder history from lead up to recovery. The psychology of how the everyday person can feel justified to participate in killing is literally anyone is capable of this. Yep. Yep. The best person that you know is absolutely capable of doing terrible things in the correct circumstances, or incorrect, depending on your perspective. Or maybe not terrible, but things that people wouldn't appreciate but maybe perfectly justified. Have to fight every day, so yeah, I'll do it, takes to defend myself, yeah. Not even defending yourself is pacifism. I don't think there are that many people who are that reality. I agree, Lit. A lot of people say they are, but I'm pretty confident like 90% of those people would definitely stick the Dukes up if they were cornered. I think that's just ideological faff, to be honest with you. People wondered how I stared down the big bad Inquisition, didn't blink, not even shocked. Maybe slightly aroused. Not a single tear shed. Mate, you did what you had to do. You had a job to do and you fucking did it. Doesn't matter who it is. I respect that. You need someone like that in difficult times. That all said, not a revenge person. Let your anger drive your actions. You can wind up catching innocence. You can. That's the danger. That's the danger of having a strong sense of like justice. Is it can end up getting the wrong people hurt. Like Safi using Lucas's kid against him. I'm like, that's ridiculous, right? The kid didn't do anything wrong. Absolutely. If you're smart about it, revenge is great. Support it 1000%. But yeah, I don't think most people can handle that. Or it becomes a spiral where it starts out good intentions, and then they just become hostile psychos. Sounds like a very, very common villain origin for people. Punishment, measure retributions, sure. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. It was called, the class was called International Inequalities. It was a gen ed I was considering in social studies as a major. It was a fight to keep the pieces of my shattered mental health together. Damn. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot. This game unlocks so many It can do. It can do. I guess it depends on what things do you feel strongly about. I don't feel strongly about anything, but I feel very strongly about this one. I feel strongly about things that I think are really obvious, but I feel like 99% of the population disagrees with me on. Those are the things that get me going. Because I'm like, this is really obvious, right, guys? And then, like, the whole population's like, no? Crazy. I have had so many explosive responses to this very subject about, like, usually it's used with things like unconditional love, right? Like family, friends, partner, whatever, where no matter what they do, you can't do anything about it. It just opens the door and says, you could ruin everyone's life, I won't do a thing. And that fucks me off. Like, I've had people that I like very much ask me the similar question to my face. And I've said, no. I said, I could think of 100 scenarios in which I would hurt you. And again, not a violent person. I hope that day never comes. But there are hundreds of things you could do to force me to defend myself. And I don't use that as a threat. I'm not a threatening person. But if you're gonna ask such a question, because it's what Ty said about manipulators. If someone asks you this question, to me, it sounds like they're plotting and they're making sure that you lock in that they can do what they want, right? If they're not plotting and they ask you and you say what I said, why would they care? Why would they get offended? Okay, let me give you an example. If someone said to you, let's say you have, let's remove romance because that makes it complicated. Let's say you have two best friends, right? You love them both, childhood friends, they're your besties, right? You feel like you do almost anything for them. Friend A comes to you in private and says, hey, I'm gonna kill friend B. And I'm gonna kill friend B, and I don't want you involved, but I'm letting you know, and I need you to not know about it or tell anyone about it. This will be our thing. Because you said you'd do anything for me, right? What do you do then? Do you see what I mean? Because you said at one point that it was unconditional. You could do anything you want, and I'll still love you or be friends with you or whatever. But now you have a scenario where someone else you care about and would do anything for is being threatened. What do? If you keep your word, you gotta let him do it. Yes. If I had to, absolutely.
Yes.
If she's offended, she's a manipulator.
Well then, let's make sure you don't have to.
Pretty good response, to be honest.
But Safi,
That's a good response.
Cross our fingers.
Thanks for the follow.
We have to do something.
Appreciate it.
What
Hope
do
you
you
have a good night.
propose?
Lucas, justice for Maya. You wrote a whole book about it.
And that book is dead.
The book is. You aren't.
For now.
I can still expose Lucas.
We can. When you tried to expose him before, you were alone. Now there's two of us. We've got powers, and we've got proof.
Let's do it.
Krampus on campus. Shit, that's tonight.
Everyone will be there. And you'll be expecting a mock trial.
You won't be expecting us.
Wanna nail a smug asshole to the wall?
I've never wanted anything more.
Let's do it. That sounds fine. What could possibly go wrong? Love isn't unconditional, though. There's a condition you don't fuck them over. Yep. Absolutely. It's why I hate that phrase. I hate it. I'm like, oh, nice. Hey, it's Krampus.
I'm here at Krampus, but shit. I'm still reeling.
Hey, Krampus. What's up, bro?
Safi has powers.
Who else has? If she has powers, why doesn't everyone
She can
else?
literally nudge people's brains to see what she wants them to see.
I feel like if more than one person has
And
powers,
Lucas, you can't get any lower than plagiarizing your students' work.
then why not everyone else? Everyone could have powers. This is gonna be.
But after tonight, everyone will know what he did.
This is gonna end up like a shitty superhero.
And Maya will get the
movie.
justice
Hope
she
not.
deserves.
What's up? Just rocking the Oompa Loompa outfit. I love that Krampus is going around trying to going around scaring people. Oh, is that a gingerbread house? Yeah, look. I hate gingerbread.
Some of these decorations scream not safe for work.
It's Krampus. Every year it gets even more like a Halloween rager.
Halloween? They can have their titties hanging out? Oh, hell yeah. Finally. Everyone's gonna have their jobblies sticking out. Finally, some action. Every time I date a person, they tell me how they tried to ruin an ex's life and say, but I'd never do that to you. Run. Don't walk, run. That is great advice. Yeah, it's a little bit... Even in a non-romantic setting, someone's like takes great joy in like trashing someone else's life. Unless... For me, it would be... unless... they had an extremely good reason. I was totally on board. Like, yeah, that person's a piece of shit. They deserve whatever you did. But I feel like in that scenario, following it up with "but not you," I'm like, well, why not me? What if I did what that person did? It's a weird conversation. You call the fucking police? Off. Report friend A to the police and prep the house home alone style with all the like catapults and call the cops and set up the catapults and the slippery floors. Kid wears a beanie, right? Get a beanie as well. A friend said she'd kill herself and wasn't answering the phone, so I called 911. She got pissed at me. Go, oof. Damn. Yeah, I've heard that similar tale told many times. It's like, well, don't say shit like that then. Dipshit. Tell friend B, friend A wants to murder them. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is, though, you're always going to be questioning if this person is real, or is it Safi manipulating shit? Yeah, that's the problem now, is no one that we meet, unless Safi is in the room, no one that we meet, we know for sure it's not Safi. And I'm certain that'll be used against us at some point in the game. I mean, it has already. Let's call it, VIP conditional love. Don't have to do anything special. We love you. As long as you don't do something to hurt me or others I care about. Yeah. Yeah. Unconditional with a caveat. Little caveat. Nor should you be playing. That's crazy. People are so casual in the shit they do and dump on everyone else. They don't even think about that stuff. Stupid. I love it. Sure.
It's spooky. I like it. Everyone should end the year this way.
Your idea of a fun outing involves condemned buildings. Of course you'd like it.
True, I can't help it. Can't help
Is the gingerbread house part of the plan?
Hilarious. No. The plan is when it's time to roast Lucas, we'll swap out their toothless slideshow with mine. Spent all day on it. It's got all the evidence I have of what Lucas did to Maya. We'll play it while he's on stage, in front of everyone.
If she can just change forms or appearances, why not make everyone think she's Lucas, go on stage and start masturbating? Why not just become Lucas and do terrible things? Everyone will think it's him. If she did it to Gwen, why not Lucas? Just go on stage and say, I have an announcement for everybody. Pulls off their clothes. They're wearing a, I don't know, banana hammock. And they just start like knocking one out and staring at the audience. There you go. Life ruined. And you just run away, change shapes in the bathroom, and you're good to go. Being able to take someone else's like appearance would just let you fix, quote unquote fix, so many situations without all this faff. Where did Safi's scratches go? Oh, did they remove them? Have they disappeared? Maybe it's like our makeup that keeps vanishing from transitions. You got pissed when you were giving her emergency lines and local resources. Started speaking some passive ideation. Fucking terrified me. Been there, see no signs. Glad she's in a better place. I'm glad she's in a better place now. Yeah, no, having like an angry reaction seems to be quite common in those situations from people. If you're like, hey, here's some options to help if you would like. It's pretty rough.
What's wrong? Just promise me we'll nail him this time.
I can't make that. I can try. Try our best. Safi really likes absolutes and I don't.
I can't promise, but you have me, other Moses, and 2 powers between us. That's a lot.
Don't ask me to promise anything, please.
It's kind of bullshit it takes that much to tell the truth.
Yeah. True.
So, how do we pull this off?
Looks like Reggie's running the projector.
We need someone who's willing to run the slideshow without asking questions. And not piss themselves when Lucas gets mad.
Hey,
I'll see how Reggie's feeling.
Next
don't
up,
do my boy
Ben.
Reggie like
He's the
that.
MC tonight, so we'll need his help.
Think you can talk him into it?
Ben and I have history, and that leaves Gwen. Be nice to have her support. She hates Lucas as much as I do, but I doubt she'd listen to me.
I'll talk to her.
Great. Let me know when you're done.
The thing is, we don't know what's on the stick.
Enjoy the party.
I just want to point out, we have no idea what's on this
Operation
stick.
Expose Lucas is a go.
What if on the stick there is a recording of us doing magic and admitting that we have magic?
How are the discussions about our issues
I'm just
on
saying.
campus going so far?
I'm just saying.
Expected. It being finals week means a lot
You know,
of our colleagues are
we don't know what's on this stick.
Energy drinks and alcohol. What could go wrong? I like that it leans. It gives it character.
Chat, how do you feel about ginger and sweets? Like gingerbread and cookies and stuff. Are you into that? I hate it. I find it really disgusting. Here in the UK, ginger sweet is really popular, especially with older people. They really like it. I don't know why. I find it disgusting, but it's quite popular over here.
Hear me out. What if he wasn't anymore?
You mean
Hey, it's Gwen.
If this whole thing
Does
works out,
wait, does living Gwen hate us?
It's good to see Gwen here, in spite of everything.
Is she the one that's being like persecuted? She is. She's about to lose her job
wild, right? Good wild,
because
right?
Safi
A potential 4-day work
dealt
week
drugs
is so much
disguised
more.
as her.
hey, all I want.
I don't know if she hates us though in this one.
Maybe patch things up with my husband.
And now you're on your way to changing how
Being a
much for
manipulative
the better.
bitch, I think so.
We
Literally
are
eat
on our way
candied ginger.
for the better.
Ah,
I know it's
I
long,
felt that in my
Damn.
bones. Ah,
I cannot wait to get there with you.
more into savory food. That's
Nor I
fair. You
do.
love ginger cookies?
God,
Not a fan of gingerbread.
Jasmine isn't going to know.
Now, pigs in pie. That's because there's sausage in it. You could put a sausage in anything and you'd eat it. You could get like a whole block of ginger, put a sausage through it, and you'd fucking eat that shit.
Let's see if Reggie's got the right stuff.
Hey, just the troublemaker I wanted to see.
Me? Really?
Figured I ought to tell you how this whole saga turned out. Board fired my ass.
Oh, Gwen. I'm so sorry.
But we know how.
So is that what you came over here for?
Safi has a plan to tell the truth about Lucas's book during the roast. It would be a lot more credible if someone from the faculty backed us
She's
up.
not faculty.
You know, when I first took this gig, I was always trying so hard to make a difference. And now I know that I can't. Not here, anyway. If I've got any fight left, I'm not spending it on this place.
Aw. Aw, Gwen.
I hope you two get him, but I didn't sign up to confront anybody tonight.
Hey, I
Oh,
totally
I feel
get
really
that.
bad. I like Gwen.
I'll still miss you. I can't picture this place without you.
We'll see each other again. I don't intend to slip that easily into obscurity.
I hope whatever you do, it's so successful you can rub it in everyone's face later.
I'll miss that optimism.
Oh, I feel bad because Gwen's like a.
Hey!
Gwen's a fighter that has no fight left.
What's that?
And the worst part is we know who did it as well. That bitch over there.
It's been a really long. Long?
So the thing is, Gwen got her book cancelled, which sucks. Like, Gwen's not innocent here, right? She chose to get the book cancelled. But she got the book cancelled because it basically talks about Maya. And if it got published, terrible things would probably happen to Safi. So it's like, she's kind of a bitch for fucking up someone's dreams, but she's trying to do it to protect her. So it's kind of like, I get it. You know? I like Gwen. Why would she try to get Gwen after she got her fired, make her desperate? I don't know. I guess, like, Safi's not above using someone, even if they're not on good terms. So she knows that Gwen wouldn't help her, but maybe would help us. And if we could get Gwen to get up there when the slideshow is going on, it would, like, smear Lucas more. Be like, yeah, my coworker's a dick. That is, ever since the start of this chapter, that is like manipulation 101. And I don't like that.
Reggie doesn't.
I am
look so
very
thrilled to
suspicious
be
of
running
people
the
like that.
projector.
The thing is, Dead Side Gwen, I don't, sorry, Dead Side Safi, I don't remember being like that at all.
Team up.
But
Tim, I literally saw you.
who knows?
There's so much to do tonight.
Grab a gingerbread house and post yours on our socials. Drop off a gift for White Elephant. Watch out for the Krampus tail. This year's turkey for the roast. Oh, this year's turkey for the roast is Lucas Colmenero. Stay for a night to remember MC. Oh, okay, so so they're roasting Lucas. I got a roast for him.
Isn't it you?
Oh, do I have a roast for that guy?
I've somehow managed to survive the last 24 hours without you. I'm still in the game.
Excellent.
Are these guys gonna
Cool.
kiss at the
Of
end?
course.
Hold on.
Why would you ever need help from somebody like me?
Tim, don't do this.
Why? Am I embarrassing you?
You're embarrassing yourself.
How much for being a team?
These two have been like buddying up.
This isn't a sports movie. We weren't a team.
Hold up.
A couple of assholes
I gotta see how this
got
ends.
together to make some money. I'm not your fucking girlfriend.
I'm not.
You are though.
Reggie doesn't look so thrilled to be running the projector.
Shut up, Max.
I can tell when a guy is just inserting niceness points until sex comes out.
I have never inserted a point.
Forget it. I don't want to talk to you.
What if he's not though? What if he just wants to be friends, dude? What if he doesn't even like you? Oh, I feel bad for the dude. Sorry, bro. It was never meant to be. It was never meant to be.
Classy.
Oh, look at the little Krampus decor. I like that. I understand what bad things would happen if the book was published.
I better go.
Can you explain it to me? Sorry if I seem really oblivious. No, that's alright, look. So the book talks a lot about Maya, who was an ex-student at this campus, who the guy we're trying to smear now, called Lucas, a teacher who plagiarized all her work and got famous on it. She lost the opportunity because of him, and then she allegedly killed herself. If you ask anybody about the specifics of her suicide, no one wants to talk about it. Everyone's like, whoa, let's change the subject. Which tells me that there's something else going on. So Maya and the campus, you don't talk about her. So a
Let's
whole
see if
book
Reggie's
that's
got the
talking
right
about
stuff for
her,
the job.
the staff aren't gonna, you know, pat that on the back. So that's why. Basically, there's some dirty secret trying to cover up about Maya, but we don't know exactly what. I saw an art comic thing about being diagnosed with ADHD today, and it went, you aren't lazy, or obnoxious, or a failure. Your head is just full of bees. Yes. So there's goddamn bees. You're not lazy, it's just the bees
Krampus, young man.
buzzing around.
Boy, this year.
Gross, Rowan.
Rowan. I don't know them. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Krampus. Or, I guess, your unfriendly neighborhood Krampus. I'm here to spread Christmas misery and eat children.
How can you even breathe in
That is true. Where's the...
Can't. I'm smiling through the pain. I couldn't Reggie have been Krampus. It fit him
How do you
better.
breathe? Like through the nose? There's...
Favoritism.
That looks really uncomfortable.
Favoritism is how Abraxas.
A Krampus in the wild.
Right. I'm gonna take a picture of him without permission.
Say cheese.
Hey, you dressed up? Close enough. Oh, I want the purple burger in there as well. There you go. What a beautiful picture. Get at least 2 likes for that one.
No,
A Krampus in the wild.
Nice.
I need to tell Beth.
One more beanie and this thing's a goner.
You're not
Oh
gonna
yeah,
help
Reggie's the projector guy.
Listen, you can't act
I don't
a
want
fool
to talk
this
to.
if
I
you
don't
wanna
like
give
Vin,
Abraxas.
man.
You can't
Vin's
just
kind of a
give
knob.
info for free. You use it by thinking strategically.
Oh, you saw that too? It's cute. Felt on a spiritual level.
That's because I'm a nice
Love scrolling B Sky because it's all shit like that. People being positive and other things that make brain happy. Yeah, I never thought I'd say this about a social platform, and I'm sure it won't last for very long. But minus the weird fetish stuff that pops up, and then when I find out which of you weirdos I followed that stuck that on my feed, you're in big trouble. Minus all that, which isn't very common. Yeah, it's been pretty chill. People actually talk over there too. My like my Twitter, for example, like I could post anything about any subject regardless of
Reggie
content,
doesn't look
and
so
it would
thrilled
never
to be
be
running
seen
a
by anybody
projector.
apart from people that, you know, apart from people that talk with me regularly. No one will ever see any of it, but it's completely opposite on the Sky. Hey Apollo, what's up, mate? How you doing, bud? How you doing tonight? So like they'd expel her or something? Or worse, there might be like legal action. Because if it involves a suicide that maybe wasn't a suicide, that's murder. And so, you know, that's like very serious legal things getting involved. One would imagine.
Reggie looks nervous already. He might be a liability.
Reggie just needs a hug.
So, this is the
Olga.
projector. Looks expensive.
Olga the projector. Hey Reggie.
Hey, Reggie. You manning the projector tonight?
Babysitting, more like. The school only agreed to let us use Olga here if someone kept an eye on her at all times.
Why'd you call it Olga?
Not what you had planned for Krampus. Reggie, how would you feel about...
Helping us with a prank. Being relieved of your duties. I feel like Reggie isn't a prankster. He likes order, not chaos. I don't know if he'd appreciate... Because if he's got the job and we do it badly, he might get in trouble. I don't know. Tango therapy. Ty, I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well tonight, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I do. I got... So, when I was new to Blue Sky, half of my feed was like furry porn. And that's gone away now. And it's been replaced with... last week, I think it was, I was scrolling through... It was like, you know, game stuff, food, art, things that I am interested in. And then I kept scrolling, and it was like this guy's ass zoomed in, and it was a movie. I was like, okay, it's just porn, keep scrolling. The guy's name was something like Fart Master or whatever. And the caption for the video was something about being very stinky. And I looked at the comments below it, and it was like, you're such a stinky boy or something. And I'm like, okay, why? And the guy had like ASMR or something like that in his profile, right? I did all the snooping I could without clicking on the fucking video. And it seems like he's a ASMR fart professional or something. And I was like, you guys are fucking weird. Like I said, we should bring kink shaming back. We should bring it back. We should make it stylish again. But yes, once. That was, apart from the furry stuff, that was the only one. And to be honest, furry stuff is so common. You're gonna see it no matter where you go. I'm not really bothered by that. But yeah, this was a little bit odd. I'm like, Don't mention that in therapy though. don't tell your therapist about the fart ASMR. That'll probably ruin it all. Ruin your progress. Only 3 more days until Krampus is a big thing. Oh, you do real life Krampus? Yeah. How close to Krampus is this? Is this reliable, or is Krampus very, very different IRL to this? Oh no. Oh, Ty. Oh dear. That's not gonna quest. Okay, I'm not gonna ask because you gotta go, and I'm scared of the answer. But I almost want to have a camping conversation, but we can talk about that another time because that's a crazy thing to bring up in a therapy session. Crazy. $10. The furry stuff is a mega. I can't claim that one down. No, I'm gonna. So chat said that your feed is based off who you follow, right? So you know, half of you are fucking furries. I'm not surprised. I don't care. So I'm not surprised by that. But the other pun, fart ASMR. Where did that come from? Which of you? I only follow very, very few people. Which of you nasty cunts is jerking off to a dude farting into a microphone? When I find out, I'm still going to respect you, but I'm going to send you a DM making fun of you. When I find out which one of you nasty fucks is listening to dudes farting to mics and jerking off to it. You're going to be in big trouble. You're an adult and you do whatever you want with your body, but I will make fun of you for it. I'm going to try this one, but I don't think it's going to work.
Letting someone else worry about the projector tonight.
Yeah, right. It'll be on me if something goes wrong. This thing is probably worth more than my whole tuition.
A projector's expensive? Really?
So ma'am, please, gonna need you a few steps back.
Yes, sir. Okay, Reggie's not going to cut it. But if something
That projector
went
looks
wrong
shit.
with that projector, and Moses was the only one who could fix it.
I feel like, okay, I'm probably wrong.
Make sure I only break it in a way that this Moses can fix.
Projectors are old tech, right? Like, this is just a vintage thing. This, like, no one actually uses these. Someone's gonna be like, Dan, you're an idiot. No one uses projectors apart from the whole vintage aspect, right? This is like a good old times thing. I'm sure technology is way beyond this shit now. And this doesn't look, I'm gonna be honest, this doesn't look like an expensive piece of kit.
Got you looking so nervous.
This is a relic. In fact, if you look closely, that's actually a toaster with a lens on the front. I think Reggie made that in the back rooms.
So busy.
I know, man. Something's off there. Something's off. Good luck, Ty. I hope it goes well. Not at all, really. Don't forget to hydrate. Yeah. I'm gonna. It's almost 10 p.m. Okay, so what I'll do, we'll play this a little bit more. I'll do a BRB, and then we're gonna look at a new arc line. We were supposed to look at it on Friday, but we played this all day, so don't worry. I'm gonna hydrate soon. I'm gonna BRB soon. Furry stuff is absolutely me, yeah, for sure, and others. Like, for whatever reason, half of the people I'm friends with are furries. I don't know how that group crossed over. I don't know. Just kind of happened. The way nature intended, I guess. But I'm almost
Thank
immune to that shit
goodness
now.
for
I've
Dead World
just
Moses.
kind of gotten used to it, but
Okay.
not
I
so
gotta
much
go
used
talk
to the
him.
fart porn. That one's still kind of, you know. Nor do I want to. I don't want that to be normalized. I can handle like Sonic with fucking fat titties swinging around. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird, but I'm just gonna keep scrolling. But I don't want to normalize Fart Man or whatever his name is. Fucking
Ew.
weirdo.
Latin? Why?
Plenus Venter non student. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, Vin is the MC. We're gonna have to like flirt with him or something.
It's beginning to look a lot like Krampus. Yeah, no. I should change the framing.
Yeah, it would be a shit, very, very boring picture. Here? Photo spot.
There. Yeah. This works much better.
The stage is kind of empty though. It's not very exciting. Well, I suppose the framing is pretty good. I'm trying to cut Vin out of it. Vin's not. Hold up. Let me get my picture. Ah, his arm is in it. Vin, get out of the shot, you dickhead. No one likes you, bro. There we go. And it was bigger than the lens, so Vin's in the picture anyway. Thanks. Also, ASMR. Time to make my profile private, and then god damn it, John, I should have known it was you, you fucking weirdo. Weirdo. Still get used a lot. Way better alternative to a giant fuck off TV that you'd never actually be able to fit in your house. I suppose, because projectors you can like pull that down to save space, right? Good for making murals, but maybe use them to view the football game on the deck too. Huh? Interesting. I didn't know people still use them. I thought they were like old tech.
I need some projector expertise. Good
If you
thing
see
I
that
know
weird
two
fetch stuff
Moseses.
again, block the account. That stuff should eventually go away from your timeline. Yeah, no, Blue Sky's pretty good about. I don't want to see this, and it stops. Whereas on Twitter, if you do that, it just tells the algorithm, please send me more things that I hate in an effort to get you to comment, so they get more interaction. Yeah. See this less often. Block account. Move on. I think I've done that already. Oh, is that the bag of babies that he's eating? Pretty fucked up.
Oh shit!
Jump scared by Krampus. Nice, jump scared by Krampus. Luckily my volume is low enough that it didn't bother me. Hey,
She better be making a fortune in tips.
what are they eating? What the fuck? Is that supposed to be a salad? That's just... So that's celery, carrots, cucumber, okay, for dipping. And then there's just whole mushrooms that I assume are uncooked. What are you guys doing with raw mushrooms in your salad? Whole raw mushrooms.
We're going to need help from Dead World Moses after all.
What's wrong with you?
I love what you've done with the place.
Can't wait to take all this shit down. Abraxas's idea of holiday decor does not line up with mine.
I'm surprised you let them do anything. You're kind of a control freak.
I am not.
Yeah.
It's just my bar.
Yeah, it's her place. All right.
Whatever. Shoo, go enjoy the party.
So bossy.
I love the forced flirty undertones, no matter who you speak. It happens every time Amanda or Vin is spoken to. The game's like, by the way, this is a romance option, so you probably fuck them, right? It's like, no, dude. It's worse with Vin. Vin's really shit.
Is it true?
Oh, it's a doggo. Or a fox.
Oh, yeah? Where's your
Fox
grapple
King.
Stocking hose mask. Come on. Stocking hose? Not Robert.
Employees only.
You're such a delight.
I love the art so much on the walls in this game.
I'm serious. I turned the pictures upside down. I put little
That was
foot
her.
mustaches on.
Right.
I should let Moses have a little more time with Diamond before I drag him into things. Maybe Loretta turned up something that'll explain my unexpected house guest?
Cat Snatch Fever. Jackie Prince. Loretta, that's the... Yeah, that's the news bitch. I don't like her.
I should let Moses have a little more time with Diamond.
What are they
before I
playing?
Drag him into things.
Are they playing... Is that legally distinct Magic the Gathering? What is that? I see figurines. I don't know if they're part of the game, though. I think they're just playing cards.
Hey, guys.
Max.
Hey.
She said we should leave them, but... I'm not going to do it. I'm going to harass them and ruin their game. Oh, yeah, theaters. I'm surprised theaters don't have, like, digital something. I guess it'd be too expensive. Deviled Egg as well. Same thing with YouTube. I don't want to watch things related to DA4 spoilers. He used to recommend it to me. Yeah, my YouTube does the same. A really interesting exercise is to go on YouTube, look at all the recommended stuff, and then log out or use an alt account, and then see how the recommendations change. Because I have my second account for posting VODs, and I get recommended the craziest shit. I get recommended like conspiracy stuff and drama videos and all the crap that I don't give a fuck about. I'm like, is this default? Is this like, if you're new to YouTube, this is what they want you to watch? Crazy.
Not to be a downer, but things aren't looking good for you, Diamond.
That's because I am playing the long game.
Oh yeah?
You know there's only 2 more rounds, right?
This game is impossible.
Blame the
I'm gonna
game.
check out more at the party. See you guys.
So I thought that was supposed to be like a D&D thing,
I'll
but
need other Moses to help me break the projector.
that's called like Massive Mana or something. The figurine's just kind of chilling on the side, I don't know. Right.
This one first, then you can play that one.
And then a red card, right?
You got it.
This has to be the nerdiest picture I've taken all year.
It is a little bit. I like Moses though. I don't trust Diamond. I don't know, there's something about her. I don't trust Diamond. I like Moses though. Moses won't stop until we're all mana massive heads. Mana mass holes? No. Right, I gotta switch and do some fuckery in here, I think. YouTube doesn't care. Whole site is complete nonsense. It used to, so on my main account, it mostly, on my main account, it mostly like shows me, you know, music or games or whatever, things I'm fine with. But on my other account, it's just a fucking mess. Damn. There's even like depressing music on. I love that vibe shift. As if everybody would be that sad about someone dying at school. But, you know. Moses. Oh, he's doing the gingerbread thing.
It's not you. It's me. I just don't understand. Everything.
Oh,
was
they're
going
breaking
so
up.
well. Was it the roses? We shouldn't have gone with roses. I knew it. Oh God.
Someone's breaking up.
No, I told you. After Safi died, I realized there's so much more I could do with my art to help others.
Do we not do enough with our art?
Oh, wait, she's breaking up with her art group.
All we do together is rail on other people's art. I don't want to.
She's breaking up with her
Change.
art vandal
Just give
group.
us another chance.
I'm gonna take off this hoodie one sec.
To change. We're just growing in different directions. I'm sorry.
I can't believe this.
Please don't do this. You'll find another friend. You will. And please stop sending me flowers.
Surprisingly warm up here, considering it's fucking freezing outside. Looks more like Magic. Yeah, that's what I thought at first. Because they had cards tilted like tapping and
Thank
stuff
goodness
as well.
for Dead World Moses. Okay, I've got to go talk
Projectors
to him.
are not just old school film projectors. Well, what else do they do? To be fair, I don't know much about them. I always assume they're like ancient cinema productions. You don't really watch anything of that account. YouTube doesn't know what to recommend, so the algorithm goes wild. Well, that's what I mean, like... The thing that interests me about that is, if it doesn't know, is this the default? Like, does everybody who is new to the platform gets pushed?
I need some
Conspiracy
projector
shit,
expertise.
controversy,
Good thing I know
drama,
two
like all the
Moseses.
trash that I know is very popular and people do interact with because they can't help themselves. But that's crazy if that's the default, and it probably is, to be honest.
Moses insisted on being
how Twitter
here
does it.
tonight to support us.
It works,
Even though he won't see any of it.
unfortunately.
Hey, Moses.
How's your first Krampus?
It's great. I mean, I'm still sad, but
It's amazing. Red lights everywhere and baby doll heads on the tree. It's...
Anyway, that's not why we're here. Did you guys figure out a plan?
you wanted me to say it's
Yes,
terrible because
we
Safi's gone.
did, but
I understand.
it's already falling apart. We require Mosai assistance. I need to get other Reggie to let other Moses control the projector instead.
Okay.
I was thinking, if something went wrong with it...
So it's gotta go wrong in a way that's right for me to fix it.
Exactly.
Do you know which projector it is?
Reggie called it
Olga.
Olga?
Olga can be articulate. If you go to the other side and listen, I can walk you through jamming it from here.
You might be better at my powers than me.
Probably. Come back and let me know if it works, okay?
I mean, we can hear him through the Witcher sense.
Better
thing.
get into position. I don't want to miss Moses' instructions.
They have HDMI in these days. There are several techs around. They use panels like a TFT screen, a backlight. What's a TFT screen? I am very not tech savvy, to be honest. Someone needs a projector instead of a TV to watch stuff and play games. Huh. The only way to know would be go on YouTube and an account, logged in, and incognito mode. Yeah. And it'll give you the default spread. I bet it's the same as my VOD account. I bet it would be the same.
Moses is waiting for me.
It's just...
I should probably head over to the projector.
I know, it's kind of depressing because it shows you the thing that they want to feed to the average person is complete trash, which they obviously do because that trash generates more views and clicks and engagement time than anything else, right? Because they're a business. That's the Twitter model as well. They specifically show you things that they know you hate and dislike because it will assume you'll get mad and say, hey, this sucks. Engagement, more time on the platform. Just kind of depressing that that's a default. Obviously you can change it by I don't like this and watch music videos or chess or whatever interests you. But having that as the baseline is, yeah, it's kind of
It's now
depressing.
or never, Max. Go mess with that projector. That's adorable.
That is really, look at that, look at the turtle. I love the art and the doodles in this game. Cheers, snapping turtle. That's sick. Very cool. Right, I gotta go back, but I must as well talk to everyone I'm here, right?
Amanda's not as busy here.
Playing Budokai 3 on that is a core memory. What is Budokai? What is that? Passing through time or an alt timeline? Yeah, there are two parallel universes. One where our best friend died.
Don't worry,
And
Olga.
one where she is still alive.
I'll only break
and
you a little bit.
can change shapes for reasons nobody understands. It's very, very weird. I keep getting the timelines mixed up too. I like how the vibe changes though. This is like all the art as well changes. So, for example, you see that pirate lady in the back?
Can't believe this.
She's crying and sad.
Sucks,
In
bro.
the living world, she's like grinning and the cat's grinning. Everyone's kind of happy. So a lot of the art changes to suit the mood. This is really cool. I like those little details.
Ready for the school year to be over?
Damn. This year has felt like a string of endless Mondays. You'll be here?
I'll be in and out.
Don't have too much fun.
Righto. The algorithms used by Google, Twitter, YouTube are why we have a ton of, oh yeah, always, and whatever other undesirables. They say something crazy, people interact. That's the mistake. You interact with it. And you just start shit. Just don't interact. I posted this before. I posted this last week, actually. Something on the lines of, if you're thinking of arguing with somebody, don't. You're never going to change their mind. Waste of your time, waste of energy, waste of stress, waste of sanity. No matter how strong you feel against the thing they say, don't bother. Not going to change their mind. And it doesn't feed the beast. So you know, they won't get views and they'll stop because they'll get bored.
I'm borrowing him.
Why?
He told me he wanted a selfie.
Damn.
I asked
Krampus is
Mr.
a hell of a
Krampus
tongue.
for another photo, but we've got more important things to worry about.
Look at
right
his
now.
tongue. Holy shit, dude. What a freak. What an absolute freak, man. Right, I'm gonna eavesdrop from this timeline, right? I'll have a quick sniff around. But I'm pretty sure.
College students love to barter.
Longboard for sale. Will trade for expensive chemistry books or a TV. You want to trade a piece of wood with Wills for a TV? Alright, good luck, I guess. I wonder if these two will hit it off in the dead world or not. I don't know.
Whoa, this looks cool. Wonder if Diamond's making another film.
Yeah, sad pirate. Aw. I like there's two different versions of most of the art.
Just one. Hate it when that happens.
Happens with me in socks. One always goes missing and I never find it again, ever. Okay, so if I go...
I guess Lakeport will have to find another bar to wet their whistle.
If I go here and do my sense... Oh, how would he know that I'm listening to him? He wouldn't. I have to go... I have to travel back? Yeah, how's that gonna work? I don't know. BRB, gonna get ready for bed. Alright, Katie, go get ready for sleep, mate. I appreciate ya. It was a DBZ fighting game when I was a kid. Huh.
Moses is waiting for me.
I have played
should probably head over with the
one
projector.
DBZ game when I was a kid. I don't know what it was called. Super basic and potato looking. All I remember is playing as Boo, the fat one, and just killing people with chain belly slams because it was really silly looking. That's all I did. I just spammed the belly slam and win. Very stressful for the other person, but I won. I used to be really good at fighting games, actually, like really technical. As a kid, I can't play those games anymore now. Cannot do it. So if I go here,
It's now or never, Max. Go mess with that projector.
so do I have to? But he's gonna tell me off.
I need Reggie's eyes off that projector long enough for me to get my hands on it. Huh. They're chummy. Maybe Diamond can help me out.
Oh, message Diamond. Ask for a distraction. How's that gonna work? Can you distract Reggie? What do I get out of it? A gold star. 2 ways I know for sure will work. Now it's gonna be fun for our guy. Reggie's never not stressing about his grades. If there's an assignment he's missed, he'll start sweating. Ah. He's also never not stressing over Vin. Those two are bad for each other, and to hear him tell it, they got it bad for each other. Oh no, I don't want to hurt Reggie. Oh man. I like Reggie. Stress him out? Stress him out about work or stress him out about romance? I guess work. These are both terrible things to do to our guy. You're using a TFT LCD screen at the moment. Oh, huh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know what TFT stands for. I'm very not up with tech. I just have things and they do the thing and they do good. That's all I know. I commented the other week on a post some new some Velgar themed jacket. I'd like a women's version because I loved it. Someone replied this weird shit that seemed weirdly transphobic. I don't know if they were trying to insult me, the devs, or both. Yeah, I feel like that conversation is going to happen when any public group of people talk about Veilguard for various reasons. Those games are so exhausting to talk about in like open forums, to be honest. That is really weird. It's a shame Dan is so turned off by furries. You guys have some banger sentences today. I know an artist that exclusively draws furry MILFs. Okay, well, how about this? Can you request that they keep the MILF part and don't do the furry part? How about that? Can they be a MILF artist rather than a furry one for like one piece of art? I guess if you pay him enough, I suppose, but that shit's expensive. Thin film transistor. Gotcha. Him missing out on those MILFs is just sad. I just can't... So here's the thing with the furry stuff, okay? Here's the thing. Because I've had furry friends try to do the gotcha thing. Well, they'll show you a character, and if you say anything like, oh, nice tits, they're like, aha, I knew it. And you're like, no, you misunderstand. I like titties, but if you could just remove the fur stuff, like if you could just shave them and make them human, it would be all good. It's just those sort of things just dock points, and they usually dock a lot of them. There are some cases, there are like fringe cases where I'm like, I've seen worse. Not really my thing, but I've seen worse. But most of it is, I don't get it. I find it very off-putting. I just want a pretty jacket. Why does Weirdos feel the need to project bigotry onto that? Because of the game. Because if a game has a theme, or if a game has a conversation around that game, I'm sure this probably happened with like Mass Effect 2 or whatever, or Inquisition. It probably happened around that time, the same fucking shit. And then they'll just like, there are people that just live in the comment sections of those games to repeat that shit. That guy's probably said that a million times already. It's just how socials are, unfortunately. People are kind of weird. You know what? A Fox Lulu piece of art. Wait. What do you mean? You mean Lulu from FF10, but she's like a fox girl? Because if that's what you mean, I would say why? Why fox her? Why not just a piece of Lulu art? How about that? Why add the fur? Just leave the fur out. No tail, no fucking, ears, none of that shit. Just human. I like that. Call me boring. I think humans are pretty hot sometimes. People playing gotcha? No, dude. Has this never happened to y'all? People try and gotcha you all the time with their various interests. It's happened with, like, furry stuff before. I remember, this was a long time ago. This is, like, fucking secondary school. Someone commented on the guy's new haircut, and I said, yeah, that really suits him. And they were like, I knew you were into that. And I'm like, what? No, I just... people are so weird and so, like, full of overwhelming confidence when it comes to trying to catch you out, even if there's nothing to catch. It's really weird. Or A few years ago, this is more recent, someone showed me a piece of art, and it was really pretty, it was, you know, lady with big old titties. I'm like, this is really nice. I'm like, aha, you can see her feet in the picture. I was like, what? I didn't even notice. They're not even like a focal point or raised or anything. They're just there on the ground, like in a normal, I didn't even notice. And that was also a gotcha. I'm like, why? What are you... People feel the need to try and, like, contrarian you about everything. Like, if you say, I don't like this, their first response is, I bet I can make you like it, or I bet there's a way you will like it. It's very weird. Very, very weird. How do you feel about people making human versions of anthropomorphic characters? Wait, so de-furried characters? Well, obviously that makes them an upgrade. Unless they're, like, intended to be intended to be terrible looking, but then they probably just sound funny if they're just like shaved cat girls or whatever. Probably funnier rather than frisky. I will say it probably depends, because from what I've seen, when artists do like the de-furried version, it's basically a normal ass human wearing their outfits, because obviously there's no tails or ears or fur or anything. So in that case, it depends on the piece. It's got to be an upgrade though, right? At least for my tastes. People do it all the time. Weird. Why not ask? What for, Apollo? I'm going to do the assignment. I'm going to do this because this is less evil, but still kind of evil. Keep it classy. I mean, I don't think making someone think they're going to lose their grades is classy. I'm going to be honest. What people are into? Well, that's the thing is they know. Like, they already know what someone's into, but they have to disprove it or something. People, I don't know. People used to do, when I was younger, I don't think it happens as much now because they would get, like, shit for it, but when I was younger, people would try and do this all the time in school. When it comes to, like, gay stuff or lesbian stuff, right? They would always try and gotcha, so you are into that. And it was so, like, overbearing and creepy. People were really weird about it. I don't think that really happens a lot now because there'll be pushback for it, but...
Reggie's
yeah, they know.
Distracted.
They just want to prove otherwise. It's really fucking weird. Hence the haircut example I gave.
To give me instructions.
Apparently, if you say a guy's got decent haircut, it means you want to put your pee-pee in his bum or something. News to me. Color balance. Oh god, tech stuff. Tilt. Focus dial. Color balance. Calibrate.
Okay.
Maybe Reggie did see her and she had to talk to him? Okay, how long did that take?
This is...
Max, you there? Man, this feels silly. If you're there, start by opening the control hatch. It should be on the right side.
This is weird. Control... Oh, okay. This one.
You mean there are more controls?
Oh, fuck.
You mean there are more controls?
So Reggie's actually gone, but we can't see it because we're in first person. This is really odd. People do it to me with anime, it's really annoying. Allowed to not have interest in watching it. Oh, they're like, you just haven't seen the right one. Right? It's like, wait till you get to this one. Get to chapter 20, get to episode 400, and you're gonna become a huge anime fan. I've had people suggest, because I'm not like, I'm very, very specific, and I'm generally disinterested, but there's a couple that I like. People tend to read the room. Pretty vocal about not being into most weeb stuff. Except, besides that. What's this?
Okay, this is kind of like a camera.
But yeah, I
Kinda.
can totally see that. People used to try and get me to watch. I always forget the name of it. There's an anime where the protagonist... This isn't going to narrow it down. There's like a dude protagonist with orange hair, and he wears a fucking bathrobe, and everyone loves him. I think he might have a sword. I know that's like half of anime protagonists. But anyway, that's the anime. And people are like, dude, there's a villain in this that reminds me of you. Multiple people said that. You should watch it. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to be compared to a villain. And also, I don't want to watch this probably 5 billion episode thing. I don't have time for this shit, man. I don't care. People don't really bother now, though. I like it. Don't try to force others to like it. Recommend some regardless, just because a good show is a good show. Give them a chance. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, the thing is, the genre might be enough. Like, some people just don't like animated stuff, right? They just want to watch. If they watch movies, it's like real actors and stuff, and that's fine too. But some people are very like, you gotta do it. It's just weird. Like, if I want to recommend something to someone, I'm like, hey, maybe you would like this. And that's it. My job is done. If they're like, oh, tell me more. This sounds really interesting, I will. If they're like, nah, I'm good. That sounds like shit. I'm like, okay. And I move on. I let it go like a normal person.
Okay, this is kind of like a
Oh,
camera.
did I fuck it?
Kinda.
Uh-oh. I might have fucked it. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Oh, no, I'm just pressing buttons at random.
The focus is set to auto.
Uh-oh.
You're kind of like a spy. Do you feel like a spy?
I broke it.
Moses.
Okay, Max, you back? If yes, switch to focus mode to manual. If no, I'm not really sure. Just keep talking to myself.
This is a very silly segment. This is very silly. Switch the focus mode to manual. Oops. Wait, so I was right. It is this.
So far, so good. What's my next step?
Why didn't you tell me then?
Shouldn't take too long, right? Flip one switch. Yeah. Max, next, make sure the focus dial is turned all the way to the left.
Okay, I can do that. Make it clear or not watch playthrough something for hours. Get to the good part. Takes that long to get good. It's not actually good. I agree. Some people really like slow burn stuff, but to me that's just code for the creator doesn't know how to start something interesting. Each their own, of course. If some people like to be bored for the first few hours, that's cool. Game, anime, book, whatever. That's their prerogative. It's their time they're wasting, not mine, but I don't get it and I don't agree. That's why games like... modern games are starting to do that more. Get to the point. Cyberpunk is a great example of that kind of game. As soon as you start playing, you're in. Things are happening. Cool stuff's happening. Exciting, you're interested. Rather than 4 hours of explaining the world and what's going on, and you can't set the scene for that long. Or at least not for me, not for my tastes. You go by the 3 episode rule. Episode is 30 minutes, right? Isn't that how long an anime is? 30 minutes an episode? It's too much. Yeah, it'd be too much for me. Like an hour and a half of my time. I'll give it like a few minutes. No, you know what? I'll be fair. I give it an episode. I give it one block. I give it a 30-minute block. And if I'm like, this fucking sucks, then I'm not going to like it. They really should have got to the point quicker. 3 episode rule is based on... Quella? Magi? What is that? 3 is when the boot drops. Why didn't it drop in the first one? Why didn't they get to the point, man? Come on now. Wait, lamp change? Oh, focus dial left. I think that's what he said.
Still needs to be a little more to the left.
Oh god, I'm gonna break
looks like
this
it's in the right spot.
in a way that I can't fix.
I'm giving you an extra second or two. You probably turned the knob all the way to the right at first by mistake.
I didn't.
Hey.
All right, Max. Final step. Just hit calibrate. After a few seconds, you should hear the motor stick. I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, Olga.
Sorry, Olga. It's nothing personal. Calibrate. Hey, look! Sorry, guys, I can't help you right now. I'm busy doing calibrations. Can it wait?
Sorry, Reggie, but this is one omelet we have to make.
No. Shit. What is happening?
So, I like Reggie. I'm sorry, man. I didn't want it to be this way, dude. I didn't want it to be this way. I feel bad, but people's lives are at stake.
Hey again.
Hey, Projector Spark, can you help?
Hey, Moses. I need a favor. I think Reggie's on the brink of ruining school property.
Oh, I was saying it's his fault.
Oh, it's Olga. Everyone thinks she's finicky, but she's just... Rain check?
Sure. Duty calls.
Aw, they're supposed to hang out and have quality time.
Hey, Reggie, I found help.
I don't know what happened. 1 minute she's fine, and the next she's yelling at me like she's my mom.
There's your problem. The focusing motor is stuck.
Maybe take the night off, Reggie. I think Moses has it from here.
Really? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, Max. You sure?
I am. Dude, Moses didn't agree. So, Living World Moses did not agree to this, but we're like, yeah, you're now in charge of this, and your whole night is for this place. Feels a little bit invasive, but it's for the best, you know? Like magical girls, that wouldn't be the turn off. Anime tropes would be. Oh, like Sailor Moon stuff, like that sort of thing. What tropes bother you the most? Where should we start? I feel like my biggest gripe with most weeb stuff is the obsession with and don't get me wrong, all media or all fiction in some way does it, right? Where you have archetypes, but the archetypes are so copy and paste. Like, one villain of a certain type is always going to be the same as the next one. Like, I feel like you can tell an entire character straight away, and they will very rarely deviate from the formula. Weeb stuff is too formulaic for me. I don't like that. I like twists and turns, personally. I feel like a lot of people like that because it's something familiar, but I don't want something familiar. I want something different from media, personally. It's best for Olga.
Think about what's best for Olga. No offense, Reggie.
Oh, untaken. Okay. If you're sure.
Moses is like,
thanks, Moses. You saved my life.
he is not happy.
You're being all Maxi. What's afoot?
Me and Sophie are hijacking the roast tonight. We need your help to run this slideshow instead. We have good reason. You'll see.
All right. I trust you.
Moses, our boy.
I
We
should talk
mentioned
to other
Safi.
Moses.
He trusts Safi more than us. Him and Safi are like besties. I still think on that stick, there's going to be something compromising. Like, on that stick, there is something we don't want to see. You know? Like, I feel like it's going to show something about our powers, and we're going to be in trouble. Also, Diamond looks really bored. I'm sorry, Diamond. She just kind of sat there. We just took her game partner away. And now she's all alone at the table, just staring at massive mana. Sorry, Diamond.